I know. I think okay, it's recording. All right. So today, Annie, I'm going to teach you phonological awareness. So I would like you to sound this word out.
At.
Yep. And what's the word?
At.
Very good. And now we're just going to add some different letters in front of the at to make different words. Can you do this one?
P-at.
Yep. For, what's the letter then?
Pat.
All right. How about this one?
C-at. Cat. B-at. Bat.
Yep. And we just want to make sure that we're b-at. So bat. Okay.
K. F-at.
Yep.
Fat.
All right. Now we're going to start with a different word. I don't know why I'm thinking of this word. So go ahead and start. We'll start saying with the phonological of it. The phoneme.
N.
Mm-hmm.
Un. R-n. Run. B-n. Bun. F-n. Fun.
All right, very good. We're on to our next lesson, reading comprehension. So I want you to read this passage out loud, and we are going to be looking for the main idea. Do you know what the main idea is? Yeah? What is the main idea?
The main idea is the main point that they touch on in the writing.
Yes, very good. All right, go ahead and read that for me.
In June 1752, Benjamin Franklin proved that lighting was a type of electricity by flying a kite with a key tied to the bottom of the line during a thunderstorm. Before his experiment, many people thought that lightning was a supernatural power. After the success of his experiment, Franklin figured that if lightning could be drawn to a kite in a storm, it could be safely redirected into the ground by a metal rod attached to a house. His idea was met with much doubt, but lighting rods were soon seen on buildings in many of the colonies and later in Europe. During the years between 1683 and 1789, studying the universe and laws of nature was of tremendous importance. It was during this age of reason, as it was known, that Franklin's kite experiment gained him international fame and respect. He was elected to the Royal Society of London and the French Academy of Sciences, among other honors. More than 20 years after his bold experiment, American patriots were enduring many hardships in their struggles for freedom from England. The colonial troops had shortages of guns, gunpowder, and food. France was sending supplies, but not as much as was needed. Benjamin Franklin was chosen to go to France to persuade the French to aid the American cause. Franklin's reputation as a brilliant scientist earned him a hero's welcome there. The French people were so impressed by him that they wanted to help the colonies, even during a time when they could barely afford it. The supplies sent by the French were instrumental to the colonists in winning the war, and it all started with a kite.
All right. So it says we're looking for our main idea of this passage. So what was the main idea about?
The kite was important during the war that was being fought.
I think that we're looking for something, the kite was important, but what did he do with the kite?
He proved that it was lightning, and lightning was electric by putting it up into the sky.
Yes, so that is our main idea. The other one is kind of a supporting detail that goes along with our main idea. So our main idea is that Benjamin Franklin found out that he could conduct electricity by using a kite. All right, very good. All right, now we're on to our next one, the RAAC. So when you read this, we're going to think about a few things. We're going to look at the when. So you have a stick for each one, so afterwards you'll have to talk about them. So you have when, where, who, why, and how. Okay? So when you're reading, I want you to think about some of these things. The when, where, who, why, and how. All right, so go ahead and read that, this one, please.
Okay.
And you can read it out loud or to yourself, whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'll read it to myself.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
I'm a slow reader, sorry.
No, that's okay. Take all the time. You need to get all the details out of it.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the when. When did the story take place?
In 1861,
All right. And where did it take place?
in the United States.
Very good. Who were the important people?
Abraham Lincoln.
Very good. And why?
So Lincoln was writing to say that the United States would not support the Civil War and that it was in the hands of the countrymen.
Very good. And the last one, how? How did that affect our country today?
Started the Civil War.
And what happened with the Civil War? What did
They
it end?
fought about slavery and it ended it.
Very good. Thank you very much for your participation today.
Mm-hmm.